to be joined by my running mate here tonight. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, always a pleasure. Do you see the intensity in their eyes tonight? Do you see that passion? We're going to have a barn burner. Let's check it out.
You can see it. You can feel it. I know this takes you back. Let's do this thing.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And the Rockets have the rebound. To Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 2. That's what you want. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Russ at the controls. Paul George able to recover with the block. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Oh, had him going there for a second. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. Leonard buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Westbrook. His first effort off the mark. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. Paul George. Missed his first. That one goes. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Gets it in the right corner. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
To Beverly. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook across the timeline. Down 5. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Short jumper misses. Westbrook into the front court. Down 3. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. George. Textbook defense. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. That's off the side of the rim. Short. George. Rebound taken in by Fareed. To Harden. Has a look. James Harden. 2 for 3 now here in the first. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Harden. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden, tough matchup against George. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Williams. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's James Harden once again. Probing the defense. Harden. Can't get the bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Leonard. Great pass to set it up. Count the basket at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
This for the tie. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really hot.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players are driving me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay, well, you went there.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line. Austin Rivers. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Williams. A pass taken away by the Rockets. Trying to cash in. Rivers shot there, won't go. To Leonard. Has a chance. Kawhi Leonard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Williams to Beverly. From the painted area, won't go down. Green with the basketball. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Rivers. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
We're accepting non-perishable food items for homeless in our community. Our thanks go to those who have
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
substitutions. Houston. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number
Harden.
13, Paul George.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
First personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Off the mark. And it's Capella with the rebound. Turns and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Harden in possession. Down a dozen. just not going down. And a backcourt violation. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Maurice Harkless. At number 40, Ivica Zubac.
George knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Harden to Westbrook. Beyond the arc for three. Can't connect. It's no good. The follow won't go either. To Harkless.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Harden. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
That's the first foul.
George can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
To Westbrook. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard, great defense, forcing the miss.
Defense.
To Harden.
Defense. Let's go.
Fareed. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Kenneth Fareed swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
George. From the outside, no good. Tucker to Harden. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kawhi Leonard. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Leonard. To Beverly. Oh, he had it. Capella. Harden. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that end.
Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Kawhi Leonard against Harden. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Leonard. It's Westbrook with the rebound. To Harden. Fires the 3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Going to launch beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Harden. 4-3. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Harden. Westbrook. Harden. That's good D. Shot no good. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. George. Tough shot. Well defended.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Harden. Doesn't get the bounce. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Harden. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Harden. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Leonard. Not that time. He misses. To Westbrook. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Harden. Message received. Well defended. To Leonard. Flushes it home.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And Look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Harden missed it. To Harden. Gerald Green. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's been all Clippers so far. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
To Westbrook. From long range. Big Russ, big shot, hits the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Leonard knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Backcourt. Williams can't connect, and the rebound corralled by Westbrook. To P.J. Tucker. Westbrook goes to the left side. James Harden. And the Clippers able to clear the board. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Harden to P.J. Tucker for three. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. Leonard. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Leonard. And it's grabbed by Westbrook.
I'm open.
It's the Clippers with the possession now.
I got him.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, L.A.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Leonard. He drills the three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots.